This court finds the defendant, Damien Tenma.
Who's the objection gonna come from? Oh, Damien Tenma. Well, Tenmataro.
So close.
That my time is at hand.
Mayor Tenma?
Counselor, there is a matter to which I must testify. I recall it now only for your good graces.
Counselor? Oh, right, he must be me. Does he finally remember what happened before that blow to his head?
Bailiff, don't just stand there, seize him!
Okay, bro, you also just broke your chains like 10 minutes ago. I feel like you also should be seized. What?
It's no good! I can't restrain him!
What?
Ah! 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 Know me and despair, Godfried.
In my head, because we had that scene earlier where he was like, it's an honor, your demon lordness, or whatever the hell he said. When they were like, seize him, he was just like, oh no, I can't do it, his demon powers are too strong, no, no! Like, not even walking towards him, just being like, nope, not gonna fight this guy.
For I am Tenmataro, demon lord of the yokai!
So where the fuck's Bobby Fulbright right now?
Mr. Justice, do something!
Since when am I responsible for court security?
Apollo, this is our chance. We might get some new information out of him.
Your Honor, seeing as our client has something new to say, I believe due process demands that we hear him out, even if he is a yokai.
When you put it that way...
Purge, do courts have to respect due process even with yokai?
We discussed this earlier. We don't know. We have to look at how the court defines a legal person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this gonna be Taro v United States on the Supreme Court level?
Taro v Japanifornia.
Yeah.
Still, I believe testimony by a yokai is unprecedented in the legal world. Unprecedented in absurdity, more like. All right then, Mr. Damien Tenma, or should I say Mr. Tenmataro? Please, Mr. Tenmataro was my father.
Tenmataro is my brother. Call me Taro Tenma.
Your testimony, please. I shall now speak of recollections most real, courtesy of my host, Damien Tenma. Heed these words, mortals, for hear them but once you shall. Ah! 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 Ah!
The ruler of demon kind, he's here.
The ruler of demon kind. Hell yeah.
This game is so silly.
Barely conscious was Damien there amid the darkness. Suddenly, two yokai did appear. On one side, I, Tenmataro, ruler of demon kind. And on the other, my mortal enemy, the nine-tailed fox.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Wow, that was really useful. Yeah.
So, is the defendant asserting that the room he was in was very dark at the time? Strange as it may be, yes, Indeed, all was in darkness.
And the part about Ten
And then a
Mataro?
strange key-wielding boy brought with him the light.
And the part about Ten Mataro and the nine-tailed fox being there?
Yes, that too. Ten Mataro towered overhead, and the nine-tailed fox glittered gold.
Ugh! I call animal abuse, Your Honor!
It would seem the defendant's recollections are not to be trusted. Yes, well, truth be told, my host's recollections are still a bit fuzzy. As if half-dreamt, that happening lingers in his mind.
Apollo, maybe I can help here.
Really?
We might need some psychology.
We might need to
you
counsel
mean
a yokai.
psychology.
Yeah, I can hear it. The discord in his heart.
The Discord notifications are going crazy right now.
So Ten Mataro, after psychoanalyzing you, I can tell that your troubles stem from the fact that you actually want to have sex with your mom.
Oh no!
Thank
The only
you, Sigmund
Takashi
Freud.
she was Freud.
Thank you, Sigmund Freud.
We're screwed now. I sense an unusual emotion in the mayor's memory of the event.
Okay. I just hope our findings don't come back to haunt us. Again. Weep. Weep. Squeep. Okay. Okay, barely conscious in the darkness, and he was angry or distressed. Suddenly two yokai appeared, distressed but mostly surprised. On side 10, Mataro, ruler of demonkind, still distressed and surprised. And on the other, my mortal enemy, the nine-tailed fox. This is a wild picture.
Why are you happy about the nine-tailed fox?
If he's your
Yeah.
mortal enemy, why are you happy about it?
Yeah.
It sounds like the mayor saw the same thing as what's shown on that scroll.
What's with those Tenmas and their yokai vision?
I think it's sweet how father and daughter can share something like that.
I don't think a shared nightmare.
yokai vision.
I don't think a shared nightmare really qualifies as sweet. Anyway, all I need to do is point out an unnatural reaction like last time.
Right. Look for places where an emotion conflicts with the testimony. That conflict usually indicates a thought or emotion that is being suppressed.
Oh, that's on me. I need to do the thing. Pinpoint. Happiness.
Got it! Happiness!
As usual, I see. When the nine-tailed fox appeared, you not only experienced shock and sadness, but also something like joy as well.
Joy? Perhaps it was joy at the light coming to my eyes at long last. A long and terrible creaking did pierce the silence. And then there was light.
And God said, let there be light.
And thus did I gaze upon Peggle 2. On reflection, it was a door that did produce that infernal racket.
A creaking door? But there weren't any doors in that room. Oh, you must be talking about the Forbidden Chamber door. It does make a lot of noise.
So that means the Forbidden Chamber really was opened. But what about the sudden light he described?
I think I know. He mentioned darkness and Tenmataro towering overhead. Maybe the mayor wasn't really in the Fox Chamber at the time of the crime. Mr. Mayor, did the darkness that you were in happen to be here? So he was actually in the Forbidden Chamber.
Yeah.
And the door opening up was the light coming in from the Fox Chamber. Okay, spicy.
The Forbidden Chamber? Was it not the Fox Chamber where the murder did occur?
Yes, but it all makes sense if you... Yes, but it all makes sense if you were in the Forbidden Chamber. That terrible creaking sound was probably the Forbidden Chamber's door opening. And the towering Tenmataro you saw? Most likely the Forbidden Chamber's statue.
Why, yes. That would explain it.
That was a good bit. Like, in the middle of that animation, his eyes came back to normal for a second.
His eyes came back.
And his little tie thing became normal.
The darkness and the staff in the demon's grasp.
But even if all that's true, then what about the nine-tailed fox?
Maybe he was seeing things. Just like Jinxie and her imaginary yokai.
Fantastico, Apollo! It's entirely possible. In a groggy, dreamlike state, people can misremember things and events.
In a groggy, dreamlike state. Oh, you mean where you've been bludgeoned on the head?
Yeah, like that.
Misremember, you say? Let me think. I do believe I remember now. That was not the nine-tailed fox. It was the seven-tailed fox. The amazing Nine-Tails.
What? The amazing Nine-Tails?
At first, this is but a dream, I thought. Now, however, most clearly do I recall it. 'Twas the amazing Nine-Tails who did open the Forbidden Chamber's door.
What? I'm sorry I asked.
The amazing Nine-Tails? But that was the victim, Alderman QB, correct?
Yeah. Why would he open the Forbidden Chamber? Wasn't he trying to keep it sealed?
Never mind that. This is completely new information. Let me enter it and run an update.
Okay. Still asleep, still distressed. You see the big statue and get surprised. Okay. Alright, yeah, we gotta see this. That's an incredible image! Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey. Hey, what's going on?
What the fuck? I think it's that he's also distressed by this, but god damn. If I can get
what does TCP stand for?
Oh, Tenma Championship Pringus.
Yeah.
Totally
That has to be
cool
it.
penis.
Person. That was good.
Damn. Wow, Taputis Man said totally cool person exactly as you were saying it. Damn. Alright. Pinpoint.
Got it!
Tenma can piss. He has to look down at the belt to remember. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I can piss.
Yeah.
I'm a big kid
I
now.
can see!
I can piss!
Rainbow the Dragon Cat says top coolest Pomeranian. No, that's Missile. That's Ghost Trick. Clearly. It's a top Pom. When the amazing Ninetales open the chamber, banishing the darkness within. Wait, is this Kingdom Hearts? You felt joy, but didn't you also feel a shock and sadness?
Yes, in the hazy depths of my mind, I do recollect something of that nature. I believe it was the fiend's cape of red. But when I did behold it, a great wave of sadness did inexplicably wash over me. Inexplicitly.
Wait, had he been stabbed already? A cape
Oh,
of red?
yeah, I bet so.
Apollo, we've reduced the noise level. Oh, but there's still a little left.
Yeah, well, he's pretending to be a yokai, Athena, so... Mayor Tenma, why were you sad when you saw the red cape?
Why, indeed.
What could this mean? Double rainbow.
I guess his memory is still a little spotty. I know because his latest recollection contradicts the evidence.
Yeah, it's one of those contradictions that slaps you right across the face.
Something like this could arise when someone is trying to force a fuzzy memory into a definitive shape. Apollo, I know what you have to do. You need to present evidence that contradicts the image you see.
Oh, so it's basically the same as the usual cross-examination process?
No,
Okay.
this is psychology. It's different and magic.
Okay, time to review the evidence. Look out, contradiction! Here comes justice! Man, it's gonna be... Let me get there. Come on, video game. He has a red cape. But guess what? He don't have a red cape.
He don't wear no red capes.
I'm assuming it's...
Yeah, it's probably this.
Oh, shit.
Objection!
Yeah, okay, good. Ooh. It is raining outside here. You said the Amazing Ninetales cape was red. Are you sure about that?
You sure about that? You sure about that? Yes, well, I do believe it was a red cape I saw, but...
Mayor Tenma! Does this cape look red to you?
Oh, that certainly does not look red. Not even scarlet or crimson either. Nevertheless, upon my
Oh my
liberation,
god! Oh
something
no!
red did... Oh no! And thus did I see one man, tall and skinny, appear through the doorway, and then my entire vision was enveloped in a deep red.
I heard one word. Sir.
Hello, sir!
Upon my liberation, something red did fill my as yet hazy field of view. And I thought to myself, the Amazing Ninetales is arrayed in a cape of red.
So, you mistook that red something for his cape, huh?
Apparently so. And remembering it now brings a great sadness upon me.
So, the red something probably wasn't a cape after all.
Yeah. Oh, the little boy hates the thunderstorm.
Oh, big scary storms.
Yeah. He was
okay.
pawing on the door to come in. It's okay, buddy. He'll sit on my lap for the rest of the stream.
Maybe that great sadness he mentioned is what's interfering with his memory.
Well, you would have seen the fox chamber behind the amazing Ninetales. What red object could he have seen there that would have been shocking? I know. Could it have been... Mr. Mayor, was the red thing you saw this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Kool-Aid Man standing behind him. I mean, I guess this is the best representation of the blood?
Yeah?
Is that what's on the second page?
Just a bunch of L'Belle shit.
What's in the
Papers.
folder?
QB's an autopsy report.
Okay.
Which could be used, but I feel like it's gonna be this.
Take that.
Something red! Oh my god. Something red that could produce a deep sadness. Could it be, Mr. Tenma, that what you saw was the alderman's blood?
Blood? Why, yes, it was blood.
It's all coming back to me now. It wasn't a red cape that I saw. It was lying behind the amazing Ninetales, the alderman's bloody body.
Eek!
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be L'Belle then? Because
There's no way his body
Damn.
looks like that.
Those ripped, I guess?
damn, L'Belle.
Yeah, we judged you
Damn,
harshly. I'm
L'Belle.
sorry.
We were.
I was not familiar with your game.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know you were on that grind set, Florent.
For real. What's your fucking routine?
Call this guy fucking Florent L'Belle, man.
Wow, that's good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. His noise level is down to 0. I think he's remembered everything now.
Does this mean the amazing Ninetales killed Alderman QB?
But the Alderman was the amazing Ninetales. So how exactly would that work?
Hey, I asked you first.
And I'm just your assistant. It's your job to actually figure it out.
Well, Mr. Justice, you sure know how to make a complicated matter even more complicated.
True. But at the time of the crime, our client was in the Forbidden Chamber. Moreover...
Oi, don't you think this strange? The little scamp has already confirmed her father to be in the Fox Chamber. But she said naught about seeing the amazing Ninetales there.
You just had to bring that up, didn't you?
Jinxie didn't see L'Belle there either. It's so weird. Who really was in that room then?
Would the defense care to share any theories with the court, particularly of the game variety? Can you explain the inconsistency between the defendant's testimony and his daughter's?
I'll try. Yes, of course. I can explain it. Because if I don't, we're in serious trouble.
Not with more of your bluffs and fairy tales, I trust.
Oh, you bet you I will.
You bet your sweet Bentley I will.
Fair warning, Justice Donnell.
I shall have your head if you fail to explain this.
What about a good old-fashioned penalty?
Now I'll kill you.
Well, Mr. Justice, let's see if you have a head worth keeping on your shoulders.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna let him kill you if you mess this up.
I will let him murder you. I can do that.
First of all, Mr. L'Belle was definitely in the Fox Chamber while it was locked. We also know that Mayor Tenma was in the Forbidden Chamber based on his testimony. These two facts are crucial to my explanation. So let us consider the following question.
Consider the following.
The facts point to Florent L'Belle and the victim being there at the scene. Why did Jinxie Tenma see the victim and her father, Mayor Tenma?
Was Florent cosplaying as Mayor Tenma?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
A very good question indeed.
Because that would also explain why he told her that he did it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that would cover. That would clear those gaps.
But how would she be able to? How would he be able to convince his own daughter?
Because he has hair cream that makes his hair different colors, Zach. And
Sure.
he's good at makeup,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
A very good question indeed. And I suppose you have an answer for us?
Sadly, you would be supposing wrong.
You think she could have mistaken L'Belle for the mayor?
Well, if she did, then the question is, why did she do that? Like I was trying to say.
Well, how about that explanation, Mr. Justice? I believe the time for questions is over. The defense asserts that Florent L'Belle was at the scene of the crime. However, Jinxie Tenma has testified that she saw her father collapsed there. If she has, in fact, misremembered the event, what could have made her do so?
Yeah, I mean, I think L'Belle was disguised as Tenma is pretty... The fact that I didn't think they were going to let us even try this right now, but yeah.
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 I think that's it.
Jinxie was confused. I mean, that's a given.
Yeah. The figure Miss Tenma saw was not... It's not the father. You are not the father.
Oh!
The figure Miss Tenma saw was not her father. It was Florent L'Belle disguised as Damien Tenma.
Silence!
That is a complete impossibility. Their faces are utterly unalike. How could you explain that away with a mere disguise?
Yes, they both do have incredibly distinctive faces.
Maybe the disguise completely hid his face.
I think Jinxie would have mentioned if she couldn't see her father's face.
And if it was that sort of disguise, wouldn't she have removed it?
Oh, right.
Your sword is as dull as your mind, Justice Dono. Shall I show you what a truly sharp blade is capable of?
I think I'll pass. You just really kill him? Damn.
Damn, he's dead.
Game over. It's like the Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Apollo?
You know what's fucked up? When you die in real life, you don't get a cool echo sound to the last sound you make.
Yeah, that sucks.
They really should make
Not-
that a thing.
Not if you die screaming while falling off a cliff.
It's true, Bridge. You're right.
Oh, yeah, because...
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say when you die in real life, you die in the game.
Die for
Like some
real.
sort of dumb opposite of if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah.
If you die in real life, you die in the game.
Well, that's the brother of the other one, so.
Are you okay, Apollo?
I'm not fine, am I? Wow.
Well, now that we have that little fairy tale out of the way, your boldness, your verdict, if you will. Mr. Justice, I believe it's time for a verdict if you have no further arguments.
What's even left for me to do?
Apollo, remember what Mr. Wright always says.
Okay, I don't think smiling is going to help here, Athena.
Apollo, clean the toilet today.
When you're stuck in a tight spot, turn the case upside down.
Turn the case upside down? He does say that, doesn't he? I don't see how it applies here. Still, never hurts to give it a try, I guess. Let's see. Rather than Jinxie didn't remove the disguise, maybe she couldn't remove it. And rather than she didn't tell anyone about the disguise, maybe it was she couldn't talk about it. He's the
wrestler's masks.
Yeah.
You can't remove a wrestler's mask.
Uh-huh.
A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasked himself in front of others. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks.
And that's why the mask that they found by the river had white hair in it. It wasn't Alderman QB's white hair, it was motherfucking Florent L'Belle's white hair.
To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself.
What about the fact that it was the amazing Ninetales who opened the door?
Chat saying we missed a typo?
Wait. Did it say rester?
They called it
instead of wrestler?
Rester?
Oh,
Yeah,
a wrestler's mask!
A wrestler.
Wow!
God.
Wow!
2 in 1 stream? Like, what were they even doing?
Not to be this guy, but like, this game's on digital platforms. Just patch it, Capcom. I guarantee we're not the first people to realize that was a typo. Just patch it. What about the fact that it was the amazing Ninetales who opened the door? Masks that can't be removed in front of others. Can these facts turn things around? We got it all backwards!
Apollo? You mean QB Alderman killed L'Belle?
Wait, what? No! What? Why would you? He's here in the room!
You said we got it backwards.
No, it's more of a Dingus McPringus Pringus McDingus thing. This is the shittiest joke that I'm pushing so hard this stream.
Good.
I think we might have made a huge mistake.
We never should have become lawyers.
Your boldness. I see no need to further indulge them in their silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did, and they never will. Objection! It seems I must announce my verdict.
I do have proof!
Do you now? All right, but this better be good, Mr. Justice.
We can solve the remaining riddles by turning all of our assumptions upside down. Why Jinxie Tenma mistook Mr. L'Belle for her father? Why she couldn't remove the costume or tell anyone about it in the first place? These riddles are inextricably linked to Mayor Tenma's secret identity. A shocking secret identity that will turn the entire premise of this case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals Mayor Tenma's secret identity. Yeah, it's gotta be this. He was the Ninetales.
Yeah.
Gah! What absolute claptrap, poppycock, balderdash.
We thought the alderman was the amazing Ninetails and the mayor was Ten Mataro. That's why we believe the mayor killed the alderman in his lust for Ninetails' Vale. And it was the basis for the prosecution's entire case against our client. However, we got the whole thing backwards. Mayor Tenma wasn't Ten Mataro at all. He was the amazing Ninetails! Fuck yeah, this track.
Watch this! You'd best explain yourself, Justice Dono. And from where you derived such a...
They can't stop doing this.
And from where you derive such a far-fetched conclusion.
Jinxie, no doubt, knew the true identity of the amazing Ninetails, but she couldn't tell anyone no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the amazing Ninetails she saw pass out. That's so fucking stupid. This image is incredible. No
She couldn't tell.
fucking
She
way.
couldn't tell anyone that her dad was a furry.
Oh my god, it's full circle. He used to go to furry events with fucking Candace Arm. Even though, unbeknownst to her...
Show this to an Ace Attorney fan out of context.
Yeah.
Hasn't played this game and be like, hey, this is an Ace Attorney later.
You can't tell anyone. This is my persona.
Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really for Florent L'Belle in disguise.
Silence.
The accused and that deceitful dandy are utterly dissimilar in physical build and voice. The little scamp would have seen the difference.
Objection.
Remember, Mr. L'Belle has his very own brand of cosmetics. Why couldn't he fake a different build, too? Okay, that's a wildly different thing to say, Apollo.
That's a stretch. That's a big stretch.
Unless-
I
If you
honestly think
if you
our
can change your
original...
If you can change your hair color, why can't you naturally look super more jacked than you normally do?
Yeah, the idea, our original concept of he did a makeup on himself to make himself look
was
like
more
him
believable.
is way more believable than he made himself more jacked with makeup.
Yeah. Unless
Especially
this is...
if it's through clothes. If it was
Yeah.
out of clothes, sure, you could do contouring stuff. But this is to make him look jacked through clothes.
Unless you are the worst character in Rain Code, this is impossible. And anyone speaking through a mask would naturally sound different.
Silence.
Why did she not simply pull the mask off?
Objection.
Wrestler's honor, dude.
A masked wrestler's disguise is more precious than life itself. As a huge fan of the Amazing Ninetails, she would never dare unmask him. This case of mistaken identity also explains the riddle of the locked room.
Eat your heart out, Nancy Drew. Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it. Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it for us already.
First, Mr. L'Belle entered the room where the mayor and the alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him coffee laced with some sort of sedative. Once the alderman was out cold. Night, night, alderman.
Night, night, Alderman.
Yeah. That's when Mr. L'Belle killed him with that cool anime cutscene. Next, he took the mayor, who he had also drugged, into the Forbidden Chamber. Then he returned to the fox chamber, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completed the disguise by donning the amazing Ninetales mask. With his entire charade in place, Mr. L'Belle let out a scream. The scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene.
Ah, so then the person who said, "I killed Alderman QB" was...
So funny. Yup,
It was
that
me,
was Florent
Jinxie.
L'Belle.
I kill Alderman Cuban.
It was Florent L'Belle in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed.
Silence.
Did you guys know you can't be arrested for crimes your persona does?
It's true.
It's true.
Be furry, do crime.
If you do all your crimes in a fursuit, and then you take it off, then you're free to go. But if you put it back on again, they can arrest you while you're in the costume.
Wes, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure this was a Bim Bam bit of like,
Yeah.
they can't prosecute a fox, so like,
Yeah, exactly. Just dress up as a fox and go rob some places. This is no more than guesswork and speculation. Now stop your jabbering and...
Objection.
get objected to. No, you twisted samurai! This time, you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case! Ran out of breath. Once Miss Tenma left the scene, Mr. L'Belle, still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the forbidden chamber. So he could drag the mayor back out into the fox chamber.
Oh, so the amazing Ninetales the mayor saw was...
Right. It was L'Belle opening the forbidden chamber. The second time Mr. L'Belle opened the door to the forbidden chamber, he happened to catch the thieving Mr. Filch by surprise. Startled, Mr. Filch, in his Tenmataro disguise, ran as fast as he could away from the room. As he did, he left behind him a trail of feathers and tracks, and gave Miss Tenma the scare of her life in the hallway. No one left to witness the events that had occurred. Mr. L'Belle then proceeded to drag the sleeping mayor back into the fox chamber.
I see. Well, that all certainly does make sense.
Then, after dragging the mayor back into the fox chamber, Mr. L'Belle threw the mask out of the window and fled into the room.
Silence.
For this absurd theory to work, it requires that the defendant be the amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the municipal merger. That such an individual could possibly be the amazing Ninetales is preposterous.
Objection.
No, it makes sense. The mayor was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Miss Tenma's life would have been in danger if he had openly voiced his opposition. That's why he created a secret identity as the amazing Ninetales.
Ah! This is madness! No one could possibly hatch such an insane plot!
No, this is Ninetales Vale.
It's
No
completely
one-
rational, actually.
No one except a killer as insane as his plot, and I'd say Florent L'Belle more than qualifies.
Foolish mortal! It is at your own peril that you forget who I am!
Mayor Tenma, it's okay now. Jinxie will be safe just as soon as Mr. L'Belle is arrested. You are the amazing Ninetales, aren't you?
I...
Okay, yeah, he's gotta get back on the stand so we can have his breakdown. Come on.
Oh yeah, and he's got blonde hair this time.
Holy shit, he did it in the 10 minutes he wasn't on the stand.
You have quite the active imagination. Mayor Tenma is not the amazing Ninetales.
Objection.
What do you mean?
Well, Has the mayor admitted to it yet?
But that's just...
And even if he did admit to such nonsense, I would reveal the truth behind Tenmataro right here and now.
What?
Why, you would dare reveal the secret?
My good friend, the alderman, told me all about it. But it wouldn't be good to expose the truth. What with the superstitions? Now, would it?
The truth behind Tenmataro? What's he talking about?
So go ahead. Say it. Say, I am the amazing Ninetales. I dare you.
Objection!
Wait! Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
Mayor Tenma will do anything to keep the truth behind Tenmataro a secret. A dark, terrible truth that has been kept secret by the village superstitions.
And if the mayor admits to being the amazing Ninetales, you'll expose the truth?
Right! I won't have him walking free because of some nonsense you made up.
Like, Pridge, like, this is like he's openly blackmailing him in court.
Yes,
like, you can't do this.
Yes, he is openly blackmailing someone in court. It is probably not the best idea.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
So what
Definitely
now?
not a tactic I would recommend.
So what now, Justice Dono? Without the mayor's admission, your theory is as useless as you are in battle.
Bro,
Kind of big move, bro.
I'll show you who's useless.
Apollo! Don't you dare give up now!
I know. Your Honor, I believe Mr. L'Belle's statements warrant a thorough cross-examination. After all, the true identity of the amazing Ninetales is the cornerstone of this case.
Yeah, you do have a point there. Please answer this court, Mr. L'Belle. Is the defendant the amazing Ninetales or not?
Okay. Before we get into the final stretch of this case, folks, that is gonna do it for another episode of Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. Watch us live on Wednesdays. Support us on Patreon. You're all the best. Until next time, stick around for art. Mickey, I'm just gonna let Zach explain this one. Okay, yeah, so last week, Wes, in the video, in the stream, you said, I want a Yokai Smasher Pass tier list. And I made a fake thumbnail for that video, and Mickey was like, I'm gonna draw Wes wanting to kiss Tenmataro. I was like, go for it. I'm sure he'll love that.
I mean, I do love it.
The fact that there are heart eyes, but Tenmataro has 3 fucking eyes is really funny to me.
I just want Tenmataro to hold me in his strong wings. That's too much to ask.
Yeah, right. Very good. This is a commission I made for John, not tagging him again because I don't want to spam, to whom I will be forever grateful. He asked me to redraw this scene with Iris in the anime at the end of Bridge to Turnabout. I'm very proud of this one. This looks so good.
Yeah.
Like the lighting and
looks
everything
great.
on this. The expression. This is great, Mickey. Society with, I don't think I'd get another legitimate opportunity to draw Bluey style for these streams. However, I forgot Dual Destinies has a good dad that always commits to the bit for his daughter's sake. And if that isn't Bandit, I don't know what is. That being said, Bandamian Teeler enters the room. Yes! Bob's Burger was on the list of series I've wanted to draw something in the art style of, so I'm glad Wes gave me a golden opportunity to do so. This is incredible.
This.
Yes.
I mean, it fits her so well, actually.
Yes. That's really good. Hell yeah, Society. Little End Dragon with Sharky Boys. Yeah. I mean, listen. honestly, like, altering his outfit barely, and it makes him, like, a perfect Garchomp. Like,
It does, yeah. That's true,
matchup.
actually.
It's really, really good. Gnomes as well, with another Jinxie. I love the coloring on this. Like the red under the eyes, the yellow highlighting the eyes. Really, really cool. And like the stroke work in the hair. Hell yeah, Gnomes. This is great. King Kieran with After What Happened in the Fox Chamber last stream, I had to use this TikTok audio. I just had to. Also, this is my first time using CapCut to edit something. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, just double checking. You cleared your calendar for dinner tomorrow night, right? I'm dying to go to that new place. Like, I can't. Oh, sorry. Dinner tomorrow? Me. Yeah! Okay.
It really was like that. Toon IRL with Apollo teaching Athena his chords of steel put me in mind of this. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Just do what I do when I have problems. Scream!
Yeah.
That's good.
Kate the Vampire with did an Athena cosplay recently. I tried to emulate the poses as best I could. Hell yeah. This looks great. And yeah, like the widget that you cut out last week was this looks awesome. Hell yeah. Stylish with sending this relatively early because I don't know if I can make it to stream since I'm from France. Oh hey, speaking of Fire Emblem, I've been doing a lot of Fire Emblem Game Boy Advance style sprite art, so here's a portrait of Blackwell in that specific style. It's also within the 16 color limit of this Game Boy Advance sprites. No, this looks fucking. I would believe that this was a character in Fire Emblem 7.
That's I realize that that's who.
What would he be, and why would it be a Myrmidon? Is my answer. Is my question.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing the GBA ones, it's a Myrmidon.
You'd have to be a Myrmidon. Rainy Meadows! Allow me to present Westmer, Loudwest, and Westsploud, whose heads are too awkward for me to do the Prigi line taped on glasses, but you can see they found a solution. Yo! Yeah, with an evolution of bits, too. That's really good. And just drawing on the glasses with the marker. That's great. Hell yeah, Rainy Meadows. This is a good series. You crushed this.
I love it.
DJ Sally with my Pearl cosplay.
Aww.
Yo! That's so good. And the second one with the pose is perfect. Yeah. Oh my god. Pleonasmic Bird, but this is my first art for stream. Watching the channel for approximately 2 years now. But for a few of you asked L'Belle an incriminating question. That's really good.
I love how it's Raid, Ant, Roach, and Lawyer.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
That's good.
And then some Kristoff sketches because I love him and don't have questionable taste in men at all. No, I love this. I love like the kind of like longer, thinner face style that you have for both of these. CK with fucking this line.
Mr. Justice, why so serious?
Very good. I was expecting you to read it as L'Belle and not as Heath Ledger's Joker, so that got me. Mango with thinking about Edgeworth and Maya bonding over their Steel Samurai obsession often, so here's them going to the Steel Samurai premiere night together and taking a selfie in some random store at the mall while they wait. Nick's supposed to go with them too, but he's running late, hence Edgeworth calling in because this is serious business. Yeah,
that's adorable.
I love this. This is so cute. Spec with hi, I've never posted before, but I went to a con this weekend as Emma and I wanted to share. I was inspired by your goofs to use my luminol prop as my water ball and it went down very well. Yeah,
such
this
a good
is so
Emma
good.
Cosplay. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And also like this is just like a nice fit.
In the fashion stream, Emma got ranked pretty high because her outfit is just pretty fashionable.
Yeah.
TK with hey y'all, currently trapped in hell, university, so I'm posting trad doodles today. Still unfortunately very Metal Gear pilled, so here's Phoenix Apollo and Edgeworth as Snake riding an Otacon. Yeah! I don't know why I've never thought of this as a crossover before, but I genuinely love it. Objection! Right, Paulo, very, very good. Miles Emmerich, Edric. Engineer of the Steel Gear Samurai. Yeah, that's so good.
I was just thinking that joke before I saw this is just like one of my Japanifornian animes.
It's really good. Rowing the boat with, since everyone's sharing cosplays, I want to share my Franzi. Yeah!
Yeah.
And you got the whip.
Oh, and you got the whip. Hell yeah.
That whip genuinely looks dangerous, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
How many people did you hurt with that?
I don't know if this was intentional, but it's very much, the second picture is very much giving me the no bitches pose, and I hope that's what you were doing because it's great. Chrono Wizard with currently on vacation, so I don't have my drawing tablet, but I managed to do a pencil sketch. The whole demon lawyer thing inspired me to draw the Ace Attorney cast as the Demon Slayer crew.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, wow.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay, wait,
love
so
this.
Apollo is obviously
What the
main
fuck
guy.
is the main character's
I
name?
Tanjiro?
I know.
Tanjiro, thank you.
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro Kamado?
Billy? Why the fuck did I call him Billy? Bobby Fulbright is Inosuke. I think that's supposed to be Inosuke.
Yeah.
Or Bobby Fulbright, because he got the electric batons. Chrono Wizard, this fucking rules.
Yeah,
This is really,
very
really
good.
cool. I would love to see this like fleshed out when you have your tablet back, because like
Yeah.
this is a really cool concept. Val with I love Old Man Yaoi. We can agree they fucking right. Wow, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I can't believe Filch tops. By the way, don't let me into this. Leia from Spoiler Chat. The scent of a stolen heart. No venting. He's the Joker, baby.
He's the Joker, baby.
Wow, I don't know if I could hate Filch's face more as it's about to be kissed with that shitty expression on. It's the worst. I hate this. Val, this is incredible though. Stepladder with Gay Man and Mecha. What more do you need in an anime? Code gay ass.
Yeah.
The douche of the
The douche of the
rebellion.
rebellion.
That's
Really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
What's the actual subtitle of Code Geass?
Lelouch of the
Rebellion.
Rebellion. Well, there's like 4 different series by this point, including like movies and all different kinds of. The main one is Lelouch of the Rebellion. So Lelouch of the Rebellion is fucking S tier as a joke.
God.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good stuff.
Douche of the Rebellion. Oh, that's. I'm gonna laugh about that one for a while.
I'm actually glad that we didn't finish this case, so when we come back to it next time, I can laugh about this joke again. But until then, folks, you're all the best, and stay beautiful.